Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Imagine an AI assistant which will not just save your notes but also help you make sense of them, discover hidden insights, and help you generate new ideas. Well, that sounds like future. Well, future is here. NotebookLM. NotebookLM is a revolutionary tool by Google designed to supercharge your productivity and take your note-taking abilities to a different level. In today's tutorial, I'll help you with setting up NotebookLM and also leveraging its AI capabilities in deriving insights from your notes. You could be a student, a researcher, a software engineer, or someone who just wants to organize his ideas like a pro. NotebookLM is the tool for you. Let's dive in to transform the way we learn, the way we think, and we create. Let's go. Let's jump into a demonstration on NotebookLM. Right now I am into my Google account, and from Google I'm looking for NotebookLM, and let me click on the first link here. This should bring me the NotebookLM homepage, notebooklm.google, and then let me click on this try NotebookLM button. This should bring me here where it is asking me to create my first notebook. Let me click on create here. This is one of the beautiful feature of NotebookLM. For this use case, let us see, for example, if I am a student, I want to learn Python as a language, how can I leverage different resources and what is that I can do as part of NotebookLM. So if you see the limit, the number of sources you can upload is 50, which means you can upload up to 50 books or 20 books, 20 slides and 10 websites, or 15 YouTube links, 15 websites, or you can also copy paste the text you have from your complex notes and you can generate notes out of it. Well, let us see. So today I have a 300-page Python book. I want to upload that here, which is this. Open. So now what it is doing is it is consuming the data from the book which I have given, and AI is generating the notes associated with that summary and lot of other features. We'll see. So if you see, it quickly generated the summary for this particular upload which we did with this Python book. Let us say I want to add additional resources. How can I do that? Just click on this plus button, and then let us say I want to add a website. All I can do is click here, and let us say I have this website I want to use. I will take that and come here, paste that website. Now it is going to incorporate that. Let us say I also want to add a YouTube course is there, and I'll get that from here, YouTube Python tutorial. And let us say this is a 8-hour course and I want to take a link of this. Copy link address, go to this piece, YouTube. So this way we incorporated 3 resources, right? We have incorporated 3 resources, and now across all these 3 resources you see a summary of what this is all about, and also you can have a Q&A, like from all this content you can talk to this particular chat window and understand different aspects with respect to Python. Let us say I want to understand what is Python, right? Now this particular chat window within NotebookLM looks only into these 3 resources and generates a corresponding answer which is easily understandable for you. See, Python is an easy to learn, powerful programming language known for its clear syntax and versatility. This is what I asked. And let us say I ask, for example, what are the 3 ways to invoke a Python interpreter? So these are some out-of-the-box questions which is it's already giving. You can copy this answer, you can like the answer, you can also save this for further use case. Something which I want you to understand is all the data is coming from this particular resources which we have given. So I can also say summarize the video content on Python, which means whatever video content I have supplied, please summarize that for me. And that's what I'm asking. So now NotebookLM is working towards summarizing that content. This is like a 10-hour long video, see 9-hour long video, and it is generating a summary of all those 9-hour video, right? And just happening in seconds, See, the summary of Python based video, provide video transcript, full Python course for beginners, all that it is there. For example, installing Python, choosing a code editor, fundamental concepts of Python, system variables. Like, you don't have to go through all that 9 hours of course, but it is just simplified within this text. This is the beauty of NotebookLM. If you think this is great, hold on. Let me show you another magic which this offers. Now that we know that we can ask questions across these sources from this chat, let's go back to the NotebookLM guide here and see a beautiful feature here. You can generate FAQs across those contents. You can build a study guide, which will be, pretty much getting generated here. So if you see NotebookLM AI is generating that study guide for you. Here you go. So now Python beginner guide is generated. What are different questions you can have, all that got generated here, and it got saved, which is fine. But this is the beauty of it. But there is one more beautiful feature I want you guys to look at. Let me go back to the notebook guide and see. This is the summary of what we had generated. Also, something which is very beautiful, I found it amazing feature as part of NotebookLM is most of us try to listen to podcasts, and that is where we try to learn faster because it's a conversation happening between two people. And NotebookLM magically does that for you. It is a deep dive conversation between two hosts. It happens on the content you have given. Let us just give, you can customize that if you want to set a certain context for that particular piece of conversation. You can do that. Focus on Python. Let us say I want to say, let's do that later. First, let us try to see out of the box what does it generate. Let me click on generate here, and all this does is it is generating a conversation between two hosts about the content we have uploaded here. In this context, it is about Python, what is Python, and different aspects with respect to Python, and it is generating a podcast between two people through AI, like on the fly. Within like a couple of minutes, you have this entire conversation ready for your consumption. Let us see that. Well, it took a few minutes to generate this audio, but if you see, it has generated a 46-minute podcast just by consuming this huge content across these three resources. It has generated this particular content as a podcast. It is as if two people are talking to each other about this topic. Let's try to play this and see what is that they are discussing here.
All right, let's jump into Python.
Sounds good.
You've given us some pretty interesting materials to work with this time. Yeah, so we have this YouTube tutorial. It's called Python Full Course for Beginners by Dave Gray.
Okay.
And alongside that, there are parts of 2 written tutorials, both focused on Python.
Cool.
So it seems like you're kind of wanting to go from zero to hero with Python.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is...
This is beautiful, right? Like, the conversation is happening in such a professional setup, and you are able to generate this just by providing these resources. And you can extract this, you can share this with others, you can give access to your friends, or within a team, you can share this link. Along with this, what you can also do is download this and upload this as a podcast on any channel, right? And you can also use this to generate your AI videos where the conversation is already done. All you have to do is have your bots set up so that it seems like, two bots are having conversation with each other. So there are a lot of tools which help you do that, but this is phenomenal. Just an AI tool which will help you, provide close to 50 resources, condense it, give you a summary of it, generate a study guide. This is like a local Q&A which you can have with all this content. You don't need to go through each and every page of a book. All you have to do is provide that as a resource. And from here, you can ask for the gist of it, especially let us say you're a student, a clinical researcher, or anyone who wants to brainstorm ideas around these topics. Let us say I want to have give me app ideas around Python, right? This should be so easy and seamless in terms of building your learning exercise, or just absorbing information is so easy here, like calculator, Fibonacci sequence generator, file manager, whatnot. Like these are the different ideas it has come up with these resources. I hope this is giving you an understanding of what is the strength NotebookLM is going to bring to the table. So this was one successful project where we understood how you can learn Python just by providing these resources. Of course, the quality of the content which you receive will be driven by the kind of resources you have provided. No tool is perfect, but here the quality of the most of the notes is driven by the content you have provided. Like this way, you can use it for anything. Let's say I want one more project to be created. All I have to do is go back to NotebookLM. Let us say create new, and let us say I want to go over, for example, any one of the Nikhil Kamat's videos, which is like hours long. Let us say for real estate, he did talk to Nirupa, Irfan, and Karan, and it is a 3-hour long video. Let me copy this link, which is the YouTube link. And if you see, it's a 3-hour long video. I don't have time to go over all this. All I want to do is, what is that they discussed here is something which I want to understand. All I can do is pick this video up and then come back here, click on YouTube, click on this, provide this link and say insert. So this should condense me that entire 3-hour video into seconds. So see, it just took fraction of 2 to 3 seconds, and then I'm having the gist of it. This YouTube transcript features a discussion among real estate professionals about the Indian real estate market. Key topics include blah blah blah, and so see, these are the questions it has generated. How has the Bangalore's real estate evolved across generations? And you got that entire 3-hour thing is already solved for you. Like now don't have to spend all those 3 hours listening to it. Not just this, complex research papers, you can get those papers, put that as a link here, and then generate a easy understanding of what it is all about. This is just to give you an understanding about the strengths and features this particular platform brings. So the different questions it has, and in the same way how we generated, you can generate a podcast here. You can customize it by telling, okay, only focus on certain aspects of focus on Bangalore real estate, and this should generate me Bangalore real estate specific information as part of that podcast. As simple as that. So this is the beauty of this particular platform. I'm hoping I have been successful in demonstrating the strengths of this particular platform. And of course, to keep your notes clean and focused, use a clear language in terms of what you're asking, to break large paragraphs into smaller ones, and make sure this is applicable for anyone, right? You could be a student, a researcher. You can quickly identify patterns across multiple papers. For example, in research, you have the clinical papers are so big, you can put it here, identify patterns. If there are specific data you're looking for, you can look up that data. When you're working with court, court has so much to do with, for example, Elon Musk recently sued OpenAI for for their intentions in terms of AI, like they're generating a monopoly. So I can't keep up with the cases. So what I can do is I can just provide those links to those papers and the code documents, and then I can generate what exactly is happening. And in your personal space also, you might have so much stuff which you can't go over on a day-to-day basis. All you can do is put it here, generate, and you can take a look at it. For students, this is, trust me, this is the best buddy you can have. All those lecture notes, all the prep for exams, by asking specific questions, you can build really fast and a smart way to learn things faster. And for professionals, of course, you can organize project notes, get AI powered suggestions and next ideas which you want through this. Well, with that said, I think we are on the conclusion of this particular video. So NotebookLM is your personal AI assistant for sure. Of all the tools I have tried, the power of AI here I have seen is like, really breathtaking. This can be your note-taking assistant for sure, ready to help you, like, organize, you can learn, you can create, like, before you wouldn't be able to do all this this easily. Well, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more AI tools and productivity hacks. And let me know in your comments, how did you use NotebookLM in your personal space? Thanks for watching, and remember your notes and make the best out of this tool. With NotebookLM, the insights are like really really good. So try it out and drop comments on the same. Thank you. You have a good one. See you in the next video.